The show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira.
And I'm Candace Bailey. We're coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles. On the show today, Michelle Rodriguez is here to get you fired up to fight aliens in Battle Los Angeles. She'll break down the difference between these aliens and the blue space hippies from Avatar.
Oh.
Plus, Chris Gore's here for TV Tuesday.
Yeah!
He's reviewing the disgusting masterpiece Jackass 3D and the first season of The Walking Dead.
Plus, Blair Herter proves that he's actually the Hugh Hefner of G4 when he tricks models in bikinis to shoot guns for our gratification. And Sam Jeremy of the Dragon Corner returns. This time he has a panel of dragon experts all seated around Jeremy's dragon table. Table. Hey, you know, they say a crotch hit a day keeps the boring away.
Let's go around the net. You do it.
Is that just something you do? Woo! Super huge excitement. And at number 5 today, we have a clip from yesterday's very important Fox News interview with 79-year-old former Republican Senator Alan Simpson about why the country's going to hell this time.
Here's proof that old people have a pretty amazing grasp of today's youth culture.
By doing nothing, if they care at all about their children or grandchildren, sometimes I doubt that. I think, you know, grandchildren now don't write a thank you for the Christmas presents. They're walking on their pants with their cap on backwards, listening to Enema Man and Snoopy Snoopy Poop Dog, and they don't like them. Snoopy Snoopy Poop Dog and Snoopy Snoopy Poop Dog, Snoopy Snoopy Poop Dog.
I think his grandchildren pissed him off.
I'm sure. He's shaking his cane at him. Seriously, old person. Must all rappers be named after feces? Do we really have to do that?
Well, I, for one, can't wait for the 2011 Snoopy Snoopy Poop Dog and Enema Man World Tour.
No, that's sponsored by Metamucil and dementia-related confusion. What? Huh?
Oh, over here.
Turn it down! Get off the Netscape!
Netscape.
Yeah!
When rich people buy expensive things, they often give them whimsical names. It's just one more way they can rub their wealth in your face.
Yeah, I think by far yachts have the worst names.
Yeah.
Like Princess of the Stock Market or Boob Boat.
I like Boob Boat.
Actually, I'm all right with that one. Whoever did that. Good job, Trump. But as today's number 4 item proves, racehorses aren't far behind.
Inside, it's Feline fell in 4th. In the middle of the track is coming down to the final 16th. It is Stand Pat in front. Arg! Arg! Arg in front, coming down to the wire. They're coming to the finish, and it's all arg! Feline fell in 2nd. Stand Pat there.
He changes, and he doesn't just say "arg." He goes "arg," like really puts the emphasis on it.
I mean, when you're a horse racing announcer, you got to look for the little gems in your day. It's really just whiskey and clicks of the barrel. So if someone has like a fun name, go for it.
I would.
I'm sorry to offend
I'm
all
an
the horse
awful
racing
pirate.
announcers in the studio today. Arr! I'm actually currently saving up for my first pony, and I know what you're going to ask. His name will be Kevin Pereira is a gentle lover, and I shall beat him until he wins a race.
Kevin, you should not be allowed to own any animal.
No, I probably shouldn't,
No.
but I can.
And at number 3 today, a new movie made in the proud sci-fi tradition of hits like Mansquito and Sharktopus.
Let's not go throwing the word hits around. Let's just. But the formula is simple. You take two unrelated things that sound similar, say man and mosquito, and you combine them. Get it? Mansquito.
I get
Yeah,
it.
okay, now you know.
Hence this low-budget trailer from YouTuber Brendan Steer, where dinosaurs meet clergy in Velocipaster.
I'm glad you took some time for personal reflection. Did you find Mongolia to be peaceful?
I found no peace in Mongolia, Father. No! Oh, God! Oh, what have I done?
What's happening to me?
It defies science. There's no known cure.
God does not want people dead.
Oh, I think God wants a lot of people dead.
All right. As intimidating as that creature may be, I want to point out that the Velocipaster is only slightly more predatory than regular priests. So. How's the temperature down there? We good?
Getting ready for you.
I'm gonna wear some cargos. That was funny, whatever.
Coming in at number 2 is Smut Cave's new jam, a parody of the classic ode to interracial togetherness, Ebony and Ivory.
All right.
The world is a little less prejudiced today.
And a lot more syphilitic.
That's true.
I've heard of the glazed donut during online porn, but never the chocolate donut. That's an interesting mix.
I don't know anything about that. Will you explain that to me?
Nope. Still
What does that
ahead.
do? No.
Celebrate the Second
I really
Amendment
don't know.
with our
Would you
number 1
explain to me the
ATN.
glazed donut?
How about during the commercial?
No, right
How about
now.
during the commercial?
I think they want to know too.
Block and load up next. Okay, so let's say you have it.
Today's ATN featured former Senator Alan Simpson name-dropping like it's hot. Poop Dog may be popular in the Simpson home, but we're unfamiliar with his work. So tell us, what is the title of Snoopy Snoopy Poop Dog's album? Tweet us your responses at AOTS #OMGROFLOL. If your response deserves a thank you note, we will feature it on Friday's show.
It's gonna be so good.
I like your energy today.
Yeah, I was lying. Today's number 1's okay. It really is. Now's a good time to get some chips. In at number 1 today, we actually have an innovative genius that celebrates the right to bear arms in the most insane way possible.
What do you get when you combine 2 Glocks, super glue, and a gentleman with way too much time on his hands?
I can shoot both ways with my double clock. I want to demonstrate my double clock. Here's another way to have a double clock. 2 double clocks again. Shoot some ways. Very nice piece. I'm not going to demonstrate my double clock.
He really thinks he is a badass.
America! USA. I hesitate to point out that in both cases, while you're firing gun A, gun B is pointed directly at your center of mass. But I'm sure nothing bad will happen in the heat of the battle.
No.
It's a great idea.
No, what could happen?
You could shoot yourself in the stomach and bleed out. But I mean, that's the odds of that happening to that gentleman are slim to absolutely.
We look forward to seeing how all that plays out on a new segment we like to call Self-Inflicted Gunshot Prawn.
Ooh,
It's a new segment.
I would absolutely watch that. Yeah, 5 seals. Look, now we know that 2 guns are better than 1.
Logically, then, it follows that 5 dragon experts are better than 1 as well.
Right you are, Candace Bailey. Prepare yourselves for Jeremy's Dragon Table.
Welcome to Jeremy's Dragon Table, the most awesome show on TV, where all we do is talk about how cool dragons are. Today's topic, water dragons. What's the freaking point? Brent, go ahead.
Actually, I'd appreciate it if you'd call me by my dragon name. I've been given my dragon name since birth.
Searclaw, go.
Well, Jeremy, as a member of the Dragon American community, I can tell you that we've all experienced our own forms of discrimination.
Anyone who discriminated against a dragon deserves a dragon punch. which would explode their faces instantly.
For instance, I am not allowed to burn down thatch huts because I would get charged with the man crime of arson.
Well, water dragons wouldn't have that problem, would they? Although, you know, older water dragons do have the ability to create hallucinatory terrain.
Water dragons can get you high? That sounds awesome.
It is.
I may have to rethink my stance on water dragons.
Excuse me, are we talking about water snakes?
Pretty much we're talking about...
Oh, shut up, Brent. Okay, a water dragon would wipe the floor with your sorry fire-based ass.
I have water resistance.
I brought all these charts about eels.
Okay, you can't be a fire dragon and have water resistance, okay? It's completely unbalanced.
Check my character sheet. Check my character sheet.
I don't care what your mother wrote down for you on your little LARP.
All right, everybody shut up. We need to hear from the hottest panelist, the girl with the dragon tattoo that I met at the club last night. Emma?
What?
Do you need some water?
What Carol meant to
Dr.
ask,
Carol.
what
Actually,
Carol
I'm a
meant
doctor.
to ask was, do you need a water dragon? Like, to ride around on and kill mermaids with and stuff?
Sure.
Damn, Emma, you are so hot.
Okay, let's just say, hypothetically, that you have a fire dragon with water resistance, okay? What the hell could its origin be?
I was born when the ancients first formed the earth. Any moron would know that.
Okay, right, from the fiery core, right? Which is vulnerable to water. So what could
should I
you
just
possibly
have my assistant leave the eel in the car because they can't be in this air conditioning for very long?
Okay. Final thoughts. Searclaw.
Water dragons. Bull.
Dr. Carol.
Yeah.
Too slow. Glenn.
Okay, water dragons are a proud and powerful addition to the pantheon of dragon beasts.
Oh my
and sub-beasts.
God, you're lame. Emma.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Hot. Well, I think we cleared that up. Thanks for joining us at Jeremy's Dragon Table.
Okay, yes, that was awesome. And kudos to Jeremy. But guess what? I just beat your Tiny Wings high score.
Oh, no,
And I get to call you out on live TV.
Thank you, Kevin. As I was saying, time to play Buy, Rent, Pass. It's DV Tuesday! Welcome back, film expert Chris Gould!
I made it!
Yay!
I survived last night.
You did, as did I.
Yeah, you did. You're the braver one than I. Braver one than I.
I'm pretty brave.
Yeah. No, we went to this party last night, this Jackass party.
Yes, we did, which is actually our first movie today.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Let's
we
talk
did
about
zip
it.
lining and big trampoline bungee things. It was really fun.
You did all those things.
Oh, the sumo wrestling. I was a sumo wrestler in that big suit. Anyways.
I won the competition. I won the competition at the bar.
Yes,
I did great.
You did, and I
did
lost
great.
that one. All right, so tell me about Jackass 3D.
First of all, I should say, we were at that party last night.
Yes.
Full disclosure, but I own the entire, all the MTV seasons on DVD. I own the first 2 movies on DVD. I ran to see this at the theater, and this was the movie that was going to get me to buy a 3D TV and a 3D Blu-ray player. Super excited, love the Jackass movies, all of them, and this one just ups the ante. I think the thing that people don't appreciate, because Jackass really is the inspiration for a lot of the things that are on ATN. Let's
Is it
be
better in
honest.
3D?
Way better in 3D.
Okay.
They really did the 3D right.
You feel like you're a part of the feces?
Yes.
Awesome.
In my face. It was good. But in a gross, funny way.
Now, does anything stand out in the director's cut or deleted scenes?
Well, not really. I mean, in fact, I'm a little surprised there's only an extra 5 minutes. There's a lot of deleted scenes, which is great. They kind of take all the jokes much, much further, which I happen to like. But it's one of those things where people don't appreciate the fact that it's the tension. It's the something bad is going to happen to Steve-O.
Oh, that is just,
I mean, half the fun is the tension, like them.
Oh, no, oh, God, I want to vomit.
I hope he got his shots before that. That's all I can say.
Me too. Okay, Chris, bottom line?
Bottom line, this is a split decision. This is standard def is a buy, which has classic 3D, and the Blu-ray comes with a standard def in 3D, but it's not true real D 3D. So it's a rent
so
for the
buy
Blu-ray.
or rent. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's our next DVD?
The next DVD is The Walking Dead, the complete first season.
Okay, now I have to say, I didn't know what to expect when I first sat down to watch the pilot episode, and 6 episodes later, I was through the first season. I couldn't leave my TV. I am obsessed.
And the appeal of this show is it's not about the zombies. It's about these people trapped in this situation, and all the drama is heightened. For me, Walking Dead, and that really has the popularity of Lost. A lot of people have compared it to Lost. It's like Lost without those pesky plot holes.
Yes.
You know? We know what's going on.
Exactly.
There are zombies, and we should try to not die. So I love that. And then also just everyone who worked on the show is so passionate.
Yeah.
Like Robert Kirkman.
And they're so good.
Oh, God, and Greg Nicotero did the effects. Amazing, amazing stuff. I can't wait for the second season.
Me neither. What extras come with season 1?
Well, there's a lot of behind the scenes. There's a zombie. It's still a buy for me.
Okay.
It's still a buy.
Buy for me too. Totally agree.
But I'm going to upgrade when the new special edition comes out.
Okay.
Because it's kind of inevitable.
Now, Chris, in honor of The Walking Dead, we're going to do a zombie rapid fire.
Okay.
Bring out the rapid fire box. So, Chris, you have 40 seconds on the clock, but you aren't allowed to do any of the films with Of the Dead in the title.
So nothing from Of the Dead.
No.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
God, you shot him in the head. Okay. Zombie strippers. It's got Jenna Jameson naked and plenty of zombies.
Enough for me.
The Crazies, which is a remake of a George Romero original, and it's actually better than the original movie. Shocking. The Colin, which is told from the point of view of a zombie. A really low-budget British film made for $75.
All right, 22 seconds.
Awesome. Fido. It's about a family that adopts a pet zombie. Isn't that cute?
Sweet.
And the Tokyo Zombie, which is sort of an over-the-top chopsaki zombie action flick, which is awesome. Zombies, which is like a comedy from the point of view of zombies. Poltergeist, which is the Night of the Chicken Dead. Zombie Farm, which is about domestic abuse and zombies. And the Resident Evil.
Oh, not even close.
Yeah, not even close.
But good job, Chris.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks for not shooting me in the head.
I'd never shoot you unless you're a dead zombie.
You.
For more Undead Gore, follow him on Twitter at ZombieChrisGore.
What?
I have a zombie Twitter account.
Oh, so
in addition to my That Chris Gore account. I know.
Or That Chris Gore, I guess. Now back over to Kevin.
It's true.
Still ahead, Blair Herter gets Sports Illustrated swimsuit models to shoot guns in Vegas. Which, coincidentally, is also how my torture porn movie script starts, really. And later, from Bad Los Angeles, the one and only Michelle Rodriguez will join us in studio. You stick around. You don't have a choice.
Laptops. From the comfort of your couch, you can surf, watch, and play. But sometimes that tiny 13-inch screen just isn't enough. Instead, bring your laptop to the big screen with the iMation Link, an effortless way to wirelessly connect your laptop to your TV. The Link is simply a small USB dongle that streams to a receiver hooked up to your TV via HDMI. Once it's plugged in, whatever's on your laptop screen will instantly show up on your TV, whether you're surfing the web, streaming Netflix, video chatting, or even playing a game. It's not just video, too. The connection provides high-quality sound without any additional setup. And whether you're a PC or a Mac, the Link will have you comfortably enjoying a bigger screen within minutes. So stop straining your eyes. Get your hands on the iMation Link for $150.
Baby. Oh.
It's weird. This plasma screen television here is talking to us via real-time short-form text messages. It's incredibly
up a storm.
well, quasi-real-time. Let's be honest. But nevertheless, Burfbag says if Candace could be a superheroine, which would she be? Oh.
It wouldn't matter as long as I could fly. I can always fly in my dreams, and it's the best feeling ever. And I just wish I could do it in real life.
Do you? I mean, when you fly, do you see yourself third person? Are you hovering? Are you flapping?
No, I'm actually flying. I go, step, step, up, and I'm away.
Do you say it out loud? Because that's the lamest up, and away I've ever heard. Step, step, flying time.
And 5, 6, 7, 8.
Exactly.
Step, step.
Superheroine sounds like something Sheen is doing right now on Ustream, doesn't it?
It does.
I would go with invisibility. Then I wouldn't have to keep hiding the webcam in your dressing room.
True.
I could just hang out there in the corner.
And I wouldn't know you were there. That wouldn't be creepy at all.
What else do we have? Rochelle Bella says, yesterday we saw Candace cleavage. I didn't know there was a hashtag for that.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I guess it is now.
Your boobs trending. Today we want Kevin.
Oh, yes. It's hot. Come on.
Don't push in yet. I'm not ready for the reveal. Do it. I'm just kidding. You get in there. You get in there good.
Wow, that's just like...
I can't. Hold my shirt open. I'll try to squeeze them together.
Ooh.
I can't.
I don't know that they need to see me.
Put a pen in those things.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to concentrate now.
Huh?
Just thinking about your boobies all day.
I squeezed so hard I have no blood in my brain right now. I have no idea. Like that.
But it looks good. It looks good.
Okay, good. That literally hurt my head a little bit. Woo! Sometimes we give away prizes for tweets. Guess what? This is one of those times. You will all receive The Walking Dead on Blu-ray. Signed by actors Andrew Lincoln and Steve Yeun. How about that?
If you want to be a part of the show and end up on our Twitter wall, tweet us at AOTS or use the hashtag AOTS.
And now it's time for the only part of attack that's guaranteed not to kill your dwindling brain cells. It's the news.
It's time to start the feed.
All the news you need to know. The feed.
It's Tuesday, March 8th, and here are your top stories. As if people didn't already waste enough time on Facebook, they're about to spend more time on the site watching movies. Setting their sights on services like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon, Facebook has announced a partnership with Warner Brothers to rent out movies through the 600 million member social networking site. The rentals will stream directly from the movie's official page, be good for 48 hours, and cost 30 Facebook credits, whatever that is, or $3. I've never used a Facebook credit, by the way. To kick off the experiment, Warner Brothers will be running The Dark Knight with more films on the way. No other studios are aboard yet, but that will probably not last long. Hey, guess what? You can watch Flash videos on your iPad now. Well, almost. Adobe just released Wallaby, an experimental plugin that converts Adobe Flash into HTML5, which is Apple and Steve Jobs' preferred protocol. This is huge for iPhone and iPad fanboys out there who have complained about their lack of Flash compatibility while the web slowly moves to HTML's next iteration. However, full video and audio aren't covered by Wallaby yet, though the possibility isn't completely ruled out for future updates. But what we do know is that Steve Jobs is not amused. Oh, boo-hoo. Word on the interwebs is that Microsoft is ramping up development for a next-gen console, and they're looking for a few helping hands. Late yesterday, tipsters noticed LinkedIn listings from Microsoft looking for a hardware engineer and a large-scale integration graphics and performance architect. As the listings explained, Redmond is gathering a team that will be responsible for, quote, defining and delivering next-generation console architectures, end quote. So let the console naming game begin, and no, you're not the first one to think of Xbox 720. And finally, some people don't like stray pets running around their neighborhood. That's okay, but one guy took his disliking for strays a little too far when he built cat bombs. Yes, I said cat bombs. A West Virginia, thank you for that sound effect, Kevin. A West Virginian man was arrested yesterday for building homemade bombs to scare off the stray cats in his neighborhood. He was apparently so annoyed with these rogue pussies that he concocted explosives out of aluminum foil and toilet bowl cleaner to get rid of them off of his property, which seems totally reasonable. Luckily, no felines were harmed. I'm Candace Bailey, and you've just been fed. Now back to Kevin.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome, Kevin.
Now, recently, G4 spent several hundreds of thousands of dollars to determine what our audience wants. The result, chicks with guns.
So when a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model is contractually obligated to spend time with me, what should we do? Well, that's very simple. I ask her to show me her guns.
Gotta love Vegas.
No? Okay, that's fine. All right, Julie, so I said you could do anything you wanted in Vegas.
Anything?
I was expecting like Pottery Barn or
Pottery Barn,
something
please.
like that.
That's what went.
Yeah, clearly, because we're here at the gun store. Yep. As you can see behind us, we have pretty much everything that's ever been used in any sort of war or law enforcement. So why don't you pick a couple?
Okay, I'm gonna actually take the MP5 and the Uzi. And what are you gonna pick?
I'm going to just have you look that way for just 1 second when I tell them what my gun is. I'm gonna take that sword. Yeah. Well, let's head to the range and destroy some targets.
Perfect,
All right,
let's go.
Okay, so here's the deal. We've got a special target here, a zombie target. Everybody knows in order to kill a zombie, gotta shoot it in the head. Everything we're doing today is to shoot zombies in the head to kill them. And then our second round of weaponry, you were really kind. You took off most of your clothes and got in a magazine for me, and I appreciate that. So I did something special for you as well, and that's the second round of stuff. But let's start with the zombies first. Let's do this. No, it's good. You'll see. So we'll start with the zombies right now.
It's zombie killing time.
Good.
Ooh, right in the brain too. Do you see that? Right in the head.
I want to make this as TV safe as possible, so I'll just say this. You that zombie up.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, please go and get the Trojan horse.
The Trojan horse.
Big boy.
What is this?
It's got like a lot of letters and numbers, but most people from the movies know it as the Saw.
Okay.
This is gonna be awesome. All the women that beat me in my life washed away all of that. So therapeutic.
Do you feel better about yourself now?
I do. I feel inches bigger. Again, I appreciate all the work that you've done in your job.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give you a little bit of a present here, inspired by your work.
Oh my.
Isn't that perfect? You want to just shoot the out of this?
Yeah, actually I do.
Let's do that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Outside of this stray right here, and like a couple down there, you, for the most part, just completely
I
destroyed
have to
me.
say I'm pretty proud of myself.
When the apocalypse does happen, I think that you and I can be relied on to protect our community. Well done.
Okay.
Chicks and guns is an unstoppable combination.
It's true. Oprah wouldn't have been canceled if she followed that formula. Speaking of Oprah, did you know that her favorite show is Jump City, Seattle? Whoa! That's right. The Big O loves taking parkour back where it belongs, the streets. Yeah! On your television.
She's also really excited about Team Miami free running, taking on Team Tempest free running.
Yeah, she called me this morning.
She did, right?
Yeah, she was so excited.
Like she always says, it's man versus gravity in an all-new parkour team competition.
Free running! If you like Oprah, you'll want to stick around for Jump City right after Attack of the Show. Athletes from both teams will be live tweeting during the episode from @G4 Jump City. That's the account to follow.
Coming up next, Michelle Rodriguez from Battle Los Angeles will be here. So stick around, you don't want to miss it.
The feed is brought to you by the General Automobile Insurance Services. For the best car insurance rates online, go to the General and save some time.
What happens next?
Here's a soldier trying to show off her high kick. So, what happens next? Does she overkick and fall over? Does she kick the guy in the face? Or does she pull a fast one and kick him in the balls? Find out when we return.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
What happens next?
Here's a soldier trying to show off her high kick. So, what happens next? Does she overkick and fall over? Does she kick the guy in the face? Or does she pull a fast one and kick him in the balls?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think I know what to do here. Medic!
Earlier, Michelle Rodriguez stopped by to tell us her plan to survive the apocalypse.
Yeah, mine was just to stock up on El Pollo Loco.
Kevin.
She's put way more thought into it than I have. I'm not gonna.
You guys need another gun. 3 o'clock, come on. Up on the bridge, Sasha, up on the bridge. Hey,
Hey, for the leader!
Woo! Hell, but you take all the room you want. What the hell is that thing?
Oh! I bet something was about to explode. Please welcome back to the show, Michelle Rodriguez! No, don't ignore the left side of the camera. Like, you gotta give them a little. How are you? Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you again. You have, is it an alien fetish? What is it with you constantly in movies with aliens, either battling them or trying to understand them?
I don't know, man, you know?
These ones are different than the Avatar aliens. These ones are a little bit different. I mean, I still want to have sex with them, but but this is more. What are the? Who is coming to destroy Los Angeles?
Yeah, I mean, these guys, I think they want our water. So that's the big difference, is that they're here for our resources as opposed to, you know, Avatar, which was vice versa.
Yeah. Apparently, they've never tried the tap water in Los Angeles because they would vomit profusely.
I know, it kind of smells like chlorine.
It absolutely does. And everybody just goes, oh yeah, that's part of its charm. No, it's not. Say that to my melting intestines.
Exactly.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Do you believe that there's aliens out there?
I do actually, but
Yeah.
I believe that if they did exist, they'd be at a higher frequency, and we wouldn't be able to see them.
Meaning that they might be here amongst us right now, and just
If
we
they
can't
are
visualize them? Or?
no,
Okay.
that if they are amongst us right now, I think that would probably be on our frequency, and they would have to be living among us, kind of
Gotcha.
like V-like,
Okay,
you know, where
all
you
right.
splice the DNA together.
I thought maybe they're on the same frequency as my iPhone, and that's why I can't make a call on AT&T. Like maybe they're the reason I drop my friends every time I'm chatting with them.
You could. That is
Yeah.
possible.
All right, so-
Do you live near a nuclear power plant?
I live in the valley, which I might as well be Chernobyl. But here's the thing. So let's say they're out there. Let's say they're on a higher frequency. If and when they visit, you know, and let's say suddenly we can see them. Are they friendly? Are they nice? Are they robots? Are they blue guys? Are they shadows?
If they are interdimensionally traveling, I believe that they're more made up of light than anything, and they are resonating at a higher frequency, therefore not as crystallized as humans are, and therefore not at our conscious level. So meaning, I think
But
killing,
they're still going to enslave us
killing
and blow
and
us up.
destroying, and
No?
that's human.
Is that?
Yeah, that's like.
You don't think that could be sport to some alien?
I doubt it. I just don't think so. You know what I mean? I think heavenly things come from light years away.
I like that. I like the optimism there. But you got to plan for the the worst though. Like, do you think 2012 is going to happen? There's going to be an apocalypse or anything like that, or do you think it'll be a positive thing?
I have an interesting take on that whole 2012 bit. I think, you know,
The Mayans got lazy and just didn't want to do more years?
no, I think it's about photons. It's about different various photons being pushed forth by the sun's radiation, and I think that they subtly affect us on a day-to-day basis depending on where we are in juxtaposition to the center of the galaxy. And in 2012, we will be perfectly aligned with the Milky Way galaxy, and I think that the billions of photons that fall upon the Earth on a daily basis don't really, you know, necessarily affect us to a point that's so obvious, but I think then it might.
Right. So get the jar of SPF 1 million and pray for flowers. Like,
exactly.
Because there's a lot of solar flares going on right now. I mean, there's some gravity there. Like, it's definitely happening. But like, I'm talking about being prepared just in case it's not photons, in case it is gun-toting badass aliens. Like, are you prepared to hop on a motorcycle and hightail it out of town?
For sure.
Yeah?
For sure. I just fixed my Harley. And I got my eyes set on the nearest gun store. Because, you know, that's the first place I'm raiding, LA Riot style.
Absolutely.
And I hope that, you know, that there'll be some cool essays working there. That'll be like, yo, Mitch, it's okay. We got a 45 for you. Here, take it. We got some also semi-automatic weapons left over from when they were legal.
If there is ever a Battle LA sequel, I hope that is the opening scene, Michelle. It's such a pleasure to chat with you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Michelle Rodriguez, everybody!
in theaters on Friday.
Sure does.
Sure does. Coming up, an unmanned surveillance vehicle that's the size of a hummingbird. Find out more in Military Tech.
A little attachment?
I don't know.
Rabbit?
You're gonna have to wait.
They say the best things in life are free, so grab your laptop and open your browser. It's time for some freebies. Storming in from the windy city of Chi-Town, the cool kids bring us another down-tempo hit called Bundle Up.
Still can't figure it out though. Got indo, got outdoor.
Download the song for free now and look out for their new album, When Fish Ride Bicycles, this spring at Green Label Sound. But if hip-hop's not your thing, then check out these calming vocals, courtesy of the band of Verona. This LA-based five-piece creates what critics call a wall of sound. Sung along by Toronto-born vocalist Mandy Perkins, the band brings us a free song called Torn, available now on their Reverb Nation page. Lastly, if you're in need of a new industrial sound far from the trenches of the mainstream, look no further than Bang Stroke Blow. This unique London duo plays everything from breakbeat to trance using a revolutionary new electronic instrument called the Eigenharp. Banging, stroking, and blowing on this wind percussion hybrid, the group fancies a new free song called 124, available now on their SoundCloud page. All three tracks are gifts from the artist to you. So what are you waiting for? Get online and grab some free beats.
I have a lot of love to give. It's not a fat joke.
Galactic Encounter.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Folk comedy duo Garfunkel and Oates will perform live in studio. Then we rate the Motorola Click 2 in GadgetCon. Find out if this 4G Android is fast enough to be your next phone. And Adam Sessler turns Dungeon Master to give us the lowdown on Dragon Age 2, BioWare's new fantasy RPG in Game Break. See it tomorrow. Forget tanks, ships, and guns. The real action takes place thousands of feet above ground. So today, we're catching you up on the latest military tech in the sky. You might recognize this plane for its famous shark tooth design, but today, Super Tucano is out with the old, in with the new. Just last week, this Brazilian light attack aircraft was shown off at Embraer's headquarters in Brazil, where the company was holding a U.S. Air Force light attack contest. The competition ends in June, but chances are the Super T will win, considering it's got an armored glass cockpit similar to the newer 4th-gen fighters and can carry over 3,000 pounds of bombs, rockets, bullets, and sensor pods, all on a plane that shoots twin 50-caliber machine guns from its wings. With external fuel tanks, the Super T can stay aloft for about 8 hours supporting ground troops, and then land at remote airfields to refuel and rearm. It was designed to provide close air support and surveillance in counterinsurgency operations, which is why the Air Force wants to buy a handful of these pretty birds this summer for its pilots to train allies. For flight freaks, the only thing that comes close to flying a plane is remotely controlling it. But as with all UAVs, maintaining gas on long flights has always been an issue. Until now. Introducing Global Observer, the world's first hydrogen-fueled UAV. Still in development at the AeroVironment facilities in California, the Global Observer is a company solution for a high-altitude, long-endurance, unmanned aerial vehicle. This gigantic eagle in the sky uses liquid hydrogen as fuel for a hybrid electric engine and will fly up to 7 days continuously at an altitude of 65,000 feet. With a payload up to 400 pounds, the Observer operates as a stratospheric geosynchronous satellite system with regional coverage. This means that 2 of these aircrafts could alternate coverage over any given area and provide a platform for legitimate long-term surveillance up to 600 miles in diameter, which is more than 280,000 square miles of coverage. Word is that pretty soon, this bad boy may be replacing conventional satellites for routine surveillance operations. Oh, look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's both? Yes, it is the Nano Hummingbird from AeroVironment Systems. Taking the body and wing shape of a real hummingbird, this DARPA-sponsored air vehicle system is a robotic UAV that is capable of both indoor and outdoor operation, employing biological mimicry at an extremely small scale. In an exclusive flight test we visited last week, the Nano Hummingbird demonstrated precision hover stability in a wind gust flight, which required the bird to hover and tolerate a 5 miles per hour wind gust from the side without drifting downward more than 3 feet. With a 360 lateral flip, the tiny bird also succeeded in hovering for 8 minutes with no external power source. It then demonstrated a heads-down position where the pilot can operate the aircraft without directly looking at it. Instead, the pilot just watches its live video stream and flies it like a video game. The hope is that someday this little hummingbird will provide new reconnaissance and surveillance capabilities in urban environments, like, say, your neighborhood. From saving power to getting sneaky, a new lesson in flying is that you don't have to be Maverick or Iceman to enjoy the action in the sky. You just need to be hip with the latest military tech.
Many thanks to Michelle Rodriguez, Chris Gore,